Two versions of cornbread today because we're going to be making cornbread here that I'm going to use for my dressing. So a lot of the seasonings that I use is going to be specific for my dressing. So I'm starting out with about 2 cups of cornmeal, and I have white, and it is self-rising. The kind I'm using today is sunflower. It's a southern tradition. And I'm going to use equal parts of water and milk. I have about a cup of milk here that I'm going to put in. And I'm going to put in also a cup of water. So let's stir this up a bit here. And I'm going to put in a cup of water to this mixture. And the water looks a little cloudy because I used the same, rinsed it out just a little bit from the milk. So here's our cup of water. We're going to put 1 egg in here. This is going to be for my dressing. And we'll stir this up really good. We don't want any lumps. We want a nice consistency. Want it to be very nice, consistent like that, but we'll keep stirring it here. And sometimes you might have to add a little more of something. If you do, just add it to there. You know, it don't have to be exact, so let's put our egg in. It does not have to be exact. Now, I'm going to cook these in my cast iron skillet. It really makes really good cornbread. And right now I have the skillet is in my oven, which is at 375, and I have it in there because the oil, I have a little oil in there that I'm going to put in here, and the skillet will be nice and hot and ready to go. So now what we're doing a little bit different here is, let's make sure we get all of this out. Okay. I'm going to put in some poultry seasoning. You have to have poultry seasoning for your dressing. You have to have that. And cannot have dressing without sage. So let's pour a little bit of that in there. We may have to add some more when we mix it all up. We're going to put a little bit of parsley flakes. Just a little parsley flakes in there. And I'm going to add just a little salt. A little pinch of salt in here. And stir all of this up. That smells so good. It smells really good. Okay. So let's keep stirring it. See the consistency? Very smooth. Just, there's nothing, it's not stiff. That skillet is still hot. So when I put, it'll keep it from sticking. So we're just mixing it up with the oil in there. Look how pretty that is. Our oven is preheated to 375, and you're going to leave it in there about a half an hour or so. You can put a toothpick in the center to make sure that it's done. In the skillet prior to me putting it in the oven. Okay, so here we're making our regular cornbread. We have in there already about 2.5 cups of the cornmeal, about 1/4 of a cup of flour. Mix that really well, blend it in together. Okay, so let's add our milk, our eggs, 3 eggs, and let's add our water. Okay, so here, as you can see, I'm adding a little more cornmeal because it's not the consistency that I want, and you may have to do that. And I've also now added my eggs in here. So just blend everything together and just keep stirring it to get the right consistency that you need for your cornbread. You want it to look sort of like this. You don't want it to be too watery, but you don't want it to be too thick either. Okay, it's time to put it in our skillet and get it in the oven. Okay, as soon as you take your bread out of the oven, just put a little butter on top. It'll help keep it soft and moist on top. Now this here I'm showing you is the one that I'm going to use specifically for my dressing. And I'm also going to put some of this into some of this one, which is my regular cornbread, into my dressing. So I'm just cutting off little pieces so I can show you basically what it looks like once you take it out of the oven. Okay, so there you have it, 2 styles of cornbread. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.